conscious. And I don't blame him because you better keep that guy happy.
Right. Well, what about old Jarvis?
What about him?
You know, and I'm not talking about the Iron Man Jarvis. I'm talking about Jarvis Landry.
I agree.
Hey, 3 catches for 25 yards. Skip, I'd be happy with that.
Nope.
That's not what I signed up for.
So I'm not loving where they're heading with Odell. And then we get to, what else did we see from Odell? Okay, so you're defending him a little bit on the...
Yes,
okay.
because, Skip, I believe they could have made, they knew he, I mean, come on. They saw the man warming up.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it is against the rule.
Right.
The rule is we sold to Oakley.
Right.
Okay, so the rule says you can't have attention.
So Odell should have known that beforehand.
Okay, but he's saying others get away with it, and maybe they get away with it because they're off radar. Maybe it's an offensive lineman, or I don't know. Maybe it's somebody that you're not really focusing on. Maybe it's not the superstar wide receiver.
Right.
Okay, so to me, I still have an issue because even though it took them a while to call him on it, when they did call him on it, he couldn't finish the drive that he started with the hood ornament catch. Right? Okay, that's just so vintage Odell.
Oh, yeah, Odell, you know you can't have that mirror.
Okay.
I mean, they allow those mirrors like that on the left. Now, I know he played with a dark one in New York, but I don't remember him having a mirrored one like that.
Okay.
You got to know better, right? I mean, he's all about the attention. He knows
He's
we're all watching
about
because of the watches.
Watch me, literally with the watch me. And now watch me with the gold-tinted visor. And then how about the play that happened at the end of the half? Baker forces one into the end zone into scary doubled coverage.
Right.
The safety comes over and easily knocks the ball down, if we could see this play. Odell falls, not too dangerously. He just kind of falls on his back in the end zone. And look at this. What's wrong, Odell? What are you doing? I don't think he's cramping. If you're cramping, you couldn't get up. But he trots to the training staff, then he runs to the locker room. You just want to go 20 seconds early to the locker room before the half?
I mean, you know, y'all need to see me. This,
okay.
We on Monday Night Football.
Isn't this Monday Night Football? Wasn't that a Monday night move by Odell?
I would give him the benefit of the doubt. He said he was cramping, and Skip, I'm not going to,
He said on ESPN right after the game, I'm cramping. Did you see any indication of cramping?
Yeah.
You've cramped. I know I've cramped in a bunch of marathons before.
LBJ kept cramp.
Hey, when you cramp, you cramp. You go down.
Yeah.
It feels like you're going to die. Some people get cramps in the middle of the night in bed.
I do those leg cramps.
And if it gets stuck, you feel like you're going to die.
Yeah.
Like I can't live through this, right?
It's horrible.
Well, don't tell me you're cramping when you're trotting back to the trainers. You're just grandstanding. You're showboating. You're Odelling. Am I right?
Is that a new thing, Odelling?
You're Odelling. So he can't help himself. He has to be the center of attention. And then what was the big ad in Times Square? New team, who dis?
Yeah.
Well, it's for Pedialyte, and he's what is he? He's a paid spokesman.
Well, he should have drunk some Pedialyte. That's good for cramp.
Right?
He's a brand advisor and a creative director for Pedialyte, okay? You need to drink some Pedialyte
I
for
always
cramps.
find that weird, though. Pedialyte, it's for babies.
It was
so
supposed
why
to
is
be,
it so
but now it's
effective
for
athletes?
if you have an upset stomach or if you're hungover or if you're,
Yeah, that's what that was. Oh, I thought, you know.
I have no experience.
I thought you used Pedialyte.
No, I used to get out there to get in the sauna.
Huh?
Yeah, sweat it out.
Really? It's the, Pedialyte is the antidote to Henny, right?
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about putting some Pedialyte in my Henny.
Are you?
Yeah,
really?
so make sure I don't get dehydrated while I'm drinking that thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of like Pedialyte, actually. It tastes pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it when I got real sick.
Where you were sick from? Back in your young days when you were on the bottle.
No young days for me.
I don't think so.
No.
So you think they can make the playoffs?
Again, I think they're going to finish, I said this going in, 9-7.
Okay.
Is that good enough to squeeze in as a wild card? Is it good enough to tie the Ravens at 9-7 and see who wins the two division battles between these two? I just can't see this team being better than 9-7.
Right.
Now I'm going to go all the way to, this is how low the ceiling is for Odell's Browns. Help me out here. I thought about this. When's the last time, when have we ever seen a diva wide receiver lead a team to a Super Bowl championship?
Oh, my goodness.
It just doesn't happen. And I'll give you two instances. If you go way back, obviously people say, what about Jerry Rice? Not a diva receiver.
Maybe T.O. back in what, when Philly went?
Okay. He didn't play a single playoff game, but they did make it to the Super Bowl, and then he played in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
T.O. actually launched this diva generation to me because even our man Michael Irvin. Was he a diva? Trust me, I covered him. He was not a diva.
No.
He was the leader of that football team that won 3 and should have won 4 championships. Okay, so then we come up to Keyshawn did break through and win one with John Gruden in that hellacious great defense.
Yeah, that was a defense-led team.
And again, Keyshawn was on his best behavior then because he had sort of flamed out with the Jets. He'd written his book. Just
throw me the
damn ball. And by the time he got to Gruden, who will not suffer any nonsense from anybody.
Yeah, he don't want anybody to be bigger than him.
Nope, he does not. So what happened? They broke through. He was their leading receiver, but he was no diva at that point. And then the next year, John Gruden sent him home. Okay, when he started to act out, act up. Okay, and then Plaxico, was he a diva in 2007? To me, no. He did have his big gun incident that we're all aware of, but it came 2 years after 07. And he was a star of that team, but he was a quiet star. I know Plax very well. He's not. He doesn't have diva spilling out of him.
He might have became a little more divish once he won the Super Bowl, but that was another defensive-led football team with the defensive line and things of that nature. Skip, it's just, for me, when I look at it, like I said, I think I undervalued Baltimore because I didn't realize that Lamar Jackson was going to be able to throw the ball this good, this quickly. I thought it would be a gradual process, but I think they put him in situations where he can succeed. He's done an unbelievable job. Hollywood Brown, Mark Andrews, Snead. He's doing a great job of distributing the football. But his ability to get out of harm's way with his legs is always going to be, because if you blitz him, Skip, and you run past him and he jumps out of the window and takes off, it's going to be 20 yards before you get him down. And are you willing to run the risk? And if you notice, people are blitzing Kyler a lot because right now Kyler's like, I don't want to run, but eventually that fight or flight is going to have to take place. He's going to say, look, I just got to get out of here. I'm just not going to just go down easily. I figure if I can get through the first wave, I might can hit something big. But going back to Cleveland, I'm going to say right now I'm leaning a little bit towards Baltimore than I am Cleveland because I trust John Harbaugh more than I trust Freddie K.
Okay. All right. I'll buy that. They probably deserve a slight edge. Again, I'm clinging to Baker just because I love him, and so I'm disqualifying myself because I'm biased to Baker. And that's why I'm rooting for them just to eke into the backside of the playoffs because at least they could make the playoffs entertaining with Odell. But what did we see with the Giants? He was there 5 years. They made it to one playoff game, before which he took his group of receivers to South Beach to get ready for a game on the frozen tundra in January, right? And it was the all-time diva move. It was the all-time disrespect move to your team's playoff ability to prepare for a game against Aaron Rodgers up in Green Bay. And they stunk it up because on the opening drive, 3rd down, and I think it was 3rd and 6 or so.
You dropped the crucial.
Hit him right in the hands.
And that's the thing, Skip. And you open yourself up. You subject yourself to criticism when you do things like what he did. Had Odell gone to Miami, played well, they win the game, I don't know if we're having this. But when you lose, like a la Tony Romo and Jason Witten going to Cabo during the bye week and losing to the Giants.
No, that's a touche.
You open yourself up to criticism. So if you don't want the criticism, don't put yourself in the line of fire to receive said criticism. Do the thing, like if you lose the game, like, hey, they just lost the game. But everybody's like, Odell, well, the whole team didn't go down to Miami. Nobody played particularly well, led by Odell because his was in the forefront. Not only did he drop that key 3rd down, he dropped a touchdown.
In the back of the end zone.
And he dropped several passes. But the defense gave up 35.
They did. And then the post-game story was he knocked a hole in it was the outer locker room wall as they were going in.
What you mad for? You didn't play good.
It's dramatic.
But it did take the focus off Odell's performance because everybody was writing, talking, reporting about, oh, he knocked a hole in the wall. And it's still everybody's showing the hole. They took his helmet and just bashed the wall in. Okay, that's Odell. Can you win with that? You can't win big. That's a low ceiling with Odell. And again, I don't blame John Dorsey for trying this. I don't blame all of our viewers who love to watch Odell because I love to watch Odell.
Oh, he box office.
Oh, is he box office? He is must-see TV because he's going to do something for the cameras. He's going to act out. He's going to kick, either propose to the kicking net or kick it or he's
dance in the end zone. And Skip, And during the game, for the most part, he will make a play that's like, wow, did you see that catch Odell made? Did you see that catch and run Odell just did?
It was something.
He has that ability on a given play.
He's worth the price of admission to me just to watch his pregame warm-up.
Yes.
Because it's Steph Curry-esque.
So now everybody's going to come to pregame to see what type of watch he got on.
Yeah.
I don't know how he topped this Richard Mille.
10 made. Did you see that?
Yeah.
10 in the world of this version.
Jenny's got a sore throat today because she's got this meal stuck in her throat. Richard thing.
It's just fun to say.
Yeah.
The more I say it, maybe they'll throw me a watch, you know, just to promote during the show.
Whoa, hold on.
Why not?
There's a three.
I'm the one saying
There's a triumvirate
correctly.
over here. Ain't
we could all get a few.
I'm good. I'm good with my Seiko.
Oh, come on, man. Look here.
It's good
You
luck.
would not
It's good luck. I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, you will wear that.
I would not wear it on the air.
You would wear that one on
You
the
want
air.
to talk about the ultimate jinx? I'm wearing an Odell watch. We would sing.
That ain't Odell watch.
That is actually a good point.
They get you what the Odell doesn't have yet.
We could figure it out and see. Okay, our odds makers overreacting to the Cowboys' 2-0 start. Guessing Skip doesn't think so. Don't forget, you can check us out every day on the Fox Sports channel on SiriusXM. We'll be right back.